and welcome back to InformOverload. My name is Aaron and I'll be your host for today's video. Today we're going to cover some stories that happened over the past weeks, including one regarding Britney Spears' alleged decision to become an OnlyFans model. After that we're going to discuss how Ariana Grande has confirmed that she's no longer working under Scooter Braun's management, and then we'll move on to our last story talking about Sam Asghari's new interview. Stick around and let us know what you think about today's stories in the comments below. Jumping right in with our first story, rumors of Britney Spears making an OnlyFans debut. Speculation that the newly divorced singer would try her hand at adult content on the exclusive member-paying service has been a huge topic of discussion in these past few weeks, having people on social media buzzing about the possibility of seeing Spears in a whole new light. Stories began circulating of Britney's alleged OnlyFans prospects after escaping the controlling conservatorship she endured under her father, Jamie Spears, for over 13 years. She gradually began posting more scandalous pictures to her Instagram, many of which featured the songstress showing off her body in outfits that were often topless or just depicted the singer nearly naked. After the divorce from her now estranged ex-husband Sam Asgahri made headlines, rumors of future online sex work for Spears became more intense. But this X-rated gossip was already going strong even before the split, with folks assuming it might be something she'd try out, especially after she posted a now viral erotic pole dance routine to Instagram. Turns out that Britney's simply having fun online and working on her cardio and core strength with the pole, since the idea of monetizing her nude photos instead of posting them publicly online for all her followers to see was nothing but a rumor. In fact, she herself hasn't made any comments about whether or not she'd be interested in joining OnlyFans, but instead, people just think she should give it a try, seeing how the naked photos keep appearing on her social media accounts, and many were interested in seeing what content she'd put together for the site. Sources close to Britney have revealed that an OF in her name isn't going to materialize anytime soon. OnlyFans models, even with very little influence, can often rake in a ton of cash, so if Britney, an incredibly famous singer, was to pursue this endeavor, it's no doubt that it would pull huge numbers. The OnlyFans management team obviously saw the money-making potential in Britney's addition to the site because they actually reached out to her prior to any public speculation of her joining. Sources say that OF contacted her team about 6 months ago and kickstarted some initial convos about them working together, but she ended up passing up the opportunity, making it clear that she was not interested in making monetized X-rated content or being at all associated with the explicit side of the platform. It's obvious as to why Britney may not be after money right now, especially in this line of work. She has no need to be, following her incredibly profitable 30-year career, and can absolutely afford to offer these raunchy pics for free. Although some have been yearning to see some OF content from Britney, others are voicing their concern of this encouragement to get her into sex work, considering the volatile condition she's currently in, going through a divorce not just as public as hers but also as tumultuous, with Sam releasing a threat to blackmail Spears if she does not agree to renegotiate the previously agreed upon prenup, allegedly saying that if he is not financially compensated for this divorce in way of spousal support and reimbursement for attorney fees, he'll leak, quote, extraordinarily embarrassing information about her. Alongside the dissipation of her previous support systems from her family, she clearly has larger issues to attend to than entertaining an OnlyFans career. Our second story today pertains to the pop icon and thank you next singer Ariana Grande. Grande's been in the news a ton this past year, doing everything from allegedly breaking up the marriage of a co-star to releasing a 10th anniversary version of her debut album Yours Truly. On the topic of her debut album, Grande has just recently gone public with her decision to sever ties with her manager of 10 years Scooter Braun last week. Braun has been representing Ariana for almost her entire career, beginning their journey together in 2013 after her former line of work as a Nickelodeon actor on shows like Victorious, iCarly, and the spin-off Sam and Cat. Under Braun's management, she has since released her entire music catalog up to this point, beginning with Yours Truly in 2013, and went on to release 5 more albums, all of which hit #1 on Billboard 200. Under Scooter, Ariana also became the most streamed female artist of the 2010s. With their extensive history, it came as a shock to many when Billboard magazine revealed that Ariana had officially split from Scooter and his management company Hybe. When the story first made headlines a few weeks ago, it wasn't totally clear if the duo had cut every business tie connecting them, since both of their representative teams had originally declined to comment on the news at first. Soon after, those sources began calling her departure from the management team nothing but rumors, with it being a misunderstanding that came about after Braun simply stepped back from day-to-day management and negotiated with several clients, including Ariana, for a new structure of their work. This caused Billboard to quickly snap back, calling the alleged misunderstanding an instance of Scooter's team spinning the story in order to save face, and that there was absolutely no truth in Ariana sticking around as a client. Initially, it seemed as though Grande was maintaining an amicable relationship with Braun, calling him family, in a recent Instagram post dedicated to him on his birthday. This isn't the first time Ariana's fired Braun. That was back in 2016 and the split only lasted a year, but apparently this was a good experience for Braun, as he opened up in Variety magazine back in 2018 where he said that Grande firing him made him a better manager. But now Now the split between Braun and Grande is final, with Ariana going so far as to unfollow Scooter on social media. This isn't the first high-profile client that's exited Scooter's management. In fact, this whole situation came on the heels of Demi Lovato's departure just a few weeks ago, alongside Usher, Todrick Hall, Martin Garrix, and Idina Menzel back in January. There have also been rumors that Justin Bieber might be firing Scooter as well, but it's said that Justin is still under contract with Scooter's company and that they're going through with negotiating a possible new deal. With so many celebrities cutting ties with Scooter Braun and Hybe, many have speculated that there may be big, upsetting news to come out about the manager in due time, and it wouldn't be at all surprising looking at his track record for treating clients badly, often being too controlling of their brands and assets, with Taylor Swift being the biggest example of his distressing management style. There are still rumors that Ariana might still have an existing contract with Braun, so we don't know how that'll play out, but Ariana is a big name on the open market now, and it'll be interesting to see who becomes her next manager. Our last story of the day is all about Sam Asghari's newest interview. In the heat of his recent aforementioned high-profile divorce from Britney Spears, plenty of rumors are circulating about the Iranian model and actor. While on the SAG-AFTRA strike picket line earlier this week, Sam took to speaking with a photographer on the scene in order to address some recent reports that don't put him in the best light. Amid his split from Britney Spears after their year-long union, rumors that he was currently jobless made the rounds. Not only did recent stories coming out about Asghari suggest that he was out of work, alongside the prenup renegotiation for spousal support, but what really established that Sam may not be doing too well financially was the story that surfaced revealing that he, after moving out of his and Britney's mansion, was living on his own in the most high-end apartment building in Los Angeles, costing a staggering $10,000 a month. What made this look strange though was that he was not footing the bill himself, and instead Britney was the one shelling out the cash. Sources say that Britney's handler said her paying for his living accommodations was a wise gesture to make, since he was already challenging the prenup, which will probably end with Britney writing him a check for hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it looks like it was her way of trying to make amends in order to lighten his demands. Or perhaps it's the extremely embarrassing blackmail information he's dangling in front of her is freaking her out so much that she'll do anything to keep him quiet. To add insult to injury, while Sam's living in a penthouse rent-free, Britney's back in the recording studio while also preparing for the release of her new memoir, so the comparison between them seems a little bit jarring. Obviously, Sam's acting career has to be put on hold right now in the midst of the SAG-AFTRA strike. As a member of the union, he isn't allowed to partake in any film or television projects. As well, he's been incredibly outspoken about the poor working conditions of the industry, so I doubt he'd have any desire to go against the restrictions. While speaking to the photographer at the picket line, Sam didn't deny that he was, quote, between jobs, due entirely to the current situation in show business, just like most other actors in Hollywood with the nature of the ongoing strike. The comment that made headlines though was when he compared himself to Leonardo DiCaprio per Page 6 publication. Many assumed just from reading that he was being brazen and egotistical. However, he didn't do so in any pompous sort of way, just saying that he has something pretty big in common with the Titanic boy, as they both have the same amount of jobs at the current moment, which is 0. He wanted to say that not having a job right now was the whole point of the strike, being that no one is working in order to stand up and speak out against the poor working conditions and the unlawful use of artificial intelligence. Sam ended his statement with the photographer by saying that he hopes the whole situation with the strike is resolved quickly, and that he and every other actor, writer, and creative can go back to doing what they love, which is, quote, making art and inspiring people. Thanks so much for watching, and let us know what you think about these stories in the comments below. Let us know how you feel about the Britney Spears OnlyFans rumors. What do you guys think Scooter Braun did this time? And what do you think Sam Asghari's next career move is going to be? Once again, I'm your host Aaron, and I hope you enjoyed this InformOverload video. Have a wonderful day, and I will not be seeing you next time because this is my last day as a host here at InformOverload. Thanks for your continued support, or, you know, good riddance. See ya!